Whole jaw broke. Cracked it, look at that. Everything damaged, look at that. So let me break down this whole just Jeffrey Dahmer situation. I always remember walking down that block and looking at that building and didn't like the building.
3 of them to gone. It's just perplexing that every time I jump out the Rari, jump out the race, they're like, damn, who do you play for, you know? Damn, that nigga ain't play no sports, the guard. I didn't play no sports to get the Rolls Royce. I didn't play no sports to get
peace, prosperity, positivity, and progression to all.
Benz. I didn't play no sports to get the man cheese. Yeah, I didn't play no sports. I didn't play no sports to fuck that bad bitch. I didn't play no sports to get filthy rich. I didn't play no sports to live like this. Yeah, they want us playing ball just to get our wealth. 5 years later we broke with bad health. I'm talking no one cares, we got bad weed. I'm talking no one cares, we got mouths to feed. Yeah, we on the sideline with the pain. We can't even walk straight, we feel the pain.
Have no fear, Mr. Organik from OrganicLifestyle.com is here. Sound like a young Elvis when he stole all the good singing from the niggas. But listen up, shout out to everybody in the Organic Nation, G Squad, of course, can't forget the G Squizzle. And the Gargoyle gang, the gang, Gargoyle gang, the Gargoyle gang, the gang, Gargoyle gang, the gang. Gang stands for going after new goals. Now, appreciate everybody rocking with the campaign. But listen up, man, legendary day. I got a great historical organic tale for you guys. Now, I told you guys about this organic tale about 3 years ago. The link gonna be below in the description just to let you know I've been said this. But something came back up that I'm like, man, these people don't realize I was there for this situation. I was around the corner from this situation the whole time, like literally as a kid. So I'm gonna definitely speak on that. And basically it's the Jeffrey Dahmer situation. I told everybody I live in Milwaukee. I lived there for like a year and a half, my 5th grade year, halfway through my 6th grade year before I moved back to San Diego. My mom shipped me out there with my auntie. I was a bad kid, so she sent me to Milwaukee to stay with my aunties, and I still acted bad out there. Little did I know, this is one of the worst neighborhoods in Milwaukee. I lived on 25th and McKinley. So if you do the math, I'm gonna break down exactly where that's at. And if you watch the Jeffrey Dahmer series on Netflix, you'll realize, yeah, that was my same exact neighborhood. So I'm gonna tell you like the stories I know from living right there during that exact time. I lived there from 91 to 92. Now, if you watch the series, you're gonna say this happened 91, 92. Through that year, I saw some of the trial. I was there through the whole situation. So I'm gonna break that down as growing up, being in that same like 1-2 blocks away from this whole situation during this situation was going on, which is wild to me to find out what was going on. So I'm gonna break it down for you guys. Before I do that, let me go over these items real quick that I got from Hawaii. Shout out to Hawaii, man. One of my most legendary experiences ever was going out there. So it was 2 things I got. I showed you that tiki guide. That was something I had to get for being in Hawaii. It was mandatory for me. And also since I was in, I went to the Jurassic Park move. Damn, I'm moving around like that thing, breaking the shit up, did it? Sound broke, no? Oh, damn, did break. Broke my damn. Hold on, man. Since I was in Jurassic Park, I had to get this. But from the sound of things, this sound of this joint, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you don't show that right there, the address. They broke my shit. Did they break my shit? God damn it. I broke my motherfucking shit, man. God damn. Whole jaw broke. Look at this shit, man. I gotta get some super glue and glue it back together or something, but damn, man. I should have just brought it with me, man. The lady did tell me that I wanted to carry it with me because it might break on the shipping. Look at this, man. God damn it. Broke my T-Rex jaw. Teeth up. And every goddamn thing. Shit. God damn it. Well, this is the T-Rex I got from the damn Jurassic Park here. A couple of teeth. You know what I'm saying? Broke the mandible on that monk. Golly. Just my damn luck, boy. But anyway, man, that was it goes there. Something like that. Where it go, man? I broke my damn T-Rex. Ain't that something? Knocked all his teeth out. Golly, this whole jawbone broke. Where that at? Where that piece at? Dang. They did me crazy. Just gotta turn them this way, I guess, huh? Just gotta just turn them that way, man. But that's my T-Rex that I got from Jurassic Park. You know what I'm saying? They broke my man whole jaw off on the side, his teeth at. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Jurassic Park. It was a legendary experience. I know y'all saw that vlog. So, man, yeah, he broke my mook off, man. That's the part down there, right there. There you go. Golly. But it's cool, man. It is what it is, man. It's not like it's a super artifact, but it broke my guy's jaw. But I just put him there, man. You know what I'm saying? So that'll be a little significant wave. So that's my little T-Rex. They did me dirty, man, didn't they? Golly, why they do me like that, man? Why they do the three of them like that, man? What I do to them? But that's cool. That look cool right there. Golly, man. Kinda hurt my feelings with that. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of, you know, skeletons and bones, huh? Jeffrey Dahmer. The heck I get. But yeah, bro. Let me see my other little package here. And I went to it's called the Heroes Museum in Hawaii. It's the only like real toy store in Hawaii. Shout out to the owner, super cool guy. We chopped it up. Y'all saw that in that vlog. And I broke down to him that I got the most legendary Spawn piece ever. He was like, I don't know, I got more Spawn. I said, you might got more, but you ain't got something more legendary than me. I showed him the Spawn Dawn. He went crazy, like, no, you got it. You the one. I know I am. So I had to break that down for him and his wife. But they were super cool. He got a dope museum. And like I said, he gave me a great idea too. So like when I'm done with I ain't gonna ever be done with my collection, but when my collection gets crazy, I can even do like a Mr. Organik museum and just have like my stuff displayed. And people could check them out, or some stuff might be for sale, who knows. But anyway, he sold me this legendary Spawn piece. And the thing about this one, why this so legendary, I do have one. You people, boy, don't let these mail nothing on. Damn, look at that. Crack it, look at that. Everything damaged. Look at they cracked the shit open. It wasn't like that. God damn. Dang. It's mishandling me, man. Broke that, cracked the package open. Damn. This was mint condition, bro. Like, man. But it's all right, man. I ain't tripping. I am, but I ain't. But the Spawn, you know, enthroned, holding a skull. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of skulls and stuff going on. I'm talking about this Jeffrey Dahmer stuff. That's kind of coincidence, huh? But anyway, this is legendary. And the thing about this, why I like this, you see, if you could zoom in right there, this is from 2002. So this is a 20-year-old piece. 20-year-old piece right there. Spawn on throne. So I put them up there with the rest of the Spawn pieces. They cracked the package on this too. Man, listen up. Ritz, Honolulu. Y'all gotta make sure my packaging is right, man. Broke my T-Rex. Cracked open my Spawn. Golly, and this is the one I wanted too. The one I got upstairs, like the newer one. This is the vintage one from 20 years ago. So that's legendary. I'm happy I got that. Why I do my T-Rex like that, man? But it look cool. I got it like that though, so you really can't tell. You know what I'm saying? It's only like $150. So I ain't tripping. But dang, that was. It is what it is, man. So much stuff going on, guys. I got more crazy news from you guys, man. I'll drop that for you in a couple of days, man, when I get recalibrated of understanding what's going on. But other than that, so let me break down this whole Jeffrey Dahmer situation. Now, me, I grew up in San Diego. Everybody know that. You know what I'm saying? Also lived in Carmel, Illinois, and also stayed in Milwaukee for like a year and a half. And a year and a half was basically 1991, almost halfway through 1992. And anybody knows that timeline, you could look it up, Google it. That's the time of Jeffrey Dahmer living in Milwaukee and doing what he's doing. Now, I always remember walking down that block and looking at that building and didn't like the building for some reason. It always felt crazy to us when we used to go past there, because we had to go past there to catch the bus to go down to Marquette, the downtown area, Marquette area, and go to Grand Avenue Mall and go steal and stuff like that. That's what we used to do. So we used to walk past that building every day, and it always was weird, smelled weird, looked weird. And also my uncle, R.I.P. my Uncle Robert, but he used to always see this white dude walking around our hood, because this is a terrible hood in Milwaukee. Like, it's a bad neighborhood. Anybody know Milwaukee, 25th, McKinley, that area over there is a terrible area. But there was one white dude that was around all the time. I never really seen him, but my uncle and them did. They was going, we gonna rob this dude. But somebody like, no, he might be a cop. Why he in this neighborhood like that? Not knowing he up there hunting niggas and eating, frying them up and cutting them up and shaving their bones and pouring acid in their brains and all this weirdo stuff. So it was just wild, that feeling I used to have walking past that building every day. Like, I always had an eerie feeling about it. So when we come to find out that that situation was going on around the corner from us. It was crazy. So when I'm watching this series, I'm looking like, dang, I remember us going up to that building when it was pulling out the tubs and bringing the evidence out. We sitting on the fence looking like, man, that's crazy. This is what's going on in there. So it's like, that was a part of my childhood. And I never really talked about it too much besides that video like a couple years ago, and I told people I lived around the corner from at that time. But seeing that series again gave me that feeling like, man, we was around the corner from that. That could have been any one of us. Because I'm in 5th grade. That's around the 13, 14-year-old age. I'm probably like 12 at the time, but we still in the same range of a couple of the kids he got. You know what I'm saying? He got like 2 kids that was 14 that he did that to. But he wouldn't have got me, man. I was whooping grown niggas at that time. I'm not letting nobody touch me. I ain't falling for no, here's some money for something. Nah. We'd have robbed him, stabbed him up or something. He ain't gonna just grab me, brother. It wasn't gonna work that way. You know what I'm saying? For real. So he must have probably seen us like, nah, them little niggas look dangerous, because we was. But like I said, just understand that from one of the most notorious, wildest, craziest serial killer situations, I was there at that exact time. Not after the fact, not before the fact. No, 1991, 1992. I lived right around the corner, 25th and McKinley. Do your research and see exactly where that apartment was, and you'll see where my street was, where we lived at in our building. It's right around the corner. We walked past that building every day, just about. Wild to me. So when I was going, and the trial was going on, we used to watch it on TV, and just sitting there and realizing like, dog, that could have been us. That could have been one of our family members. But nobody in our family was in that situation. You know what I'm saying? I guess he just was going for a certain type of guy, you know what I'm saying? Me, certain type of dude for the most part from what I see. You know what I'm saying? None of my family was on that I know of. You know what I'm saying? So RIP to them people. But yeah, man, you just gotta be careful. You never know who you're around. You never know what's going on. So you always gotta stay vigilant, and use your senses. Stay on point with your senses. If you're feeling something, it's most likely something. I felt that. You know, just like I felt my box was broke with my T-Rex. You know what I'm saying? And they cracked my box right here from my spine. I felt it, brother. Like, come on, man, what's going on here? Like, why they do that to me? You know what I'm saying? Paid a lot of money for that. But next day shipping, I get here, and it broke. But yeah, man, Mr. Organik, I lived right around the corner from Jeffrey Dahmer. Ain't that crazy? At the time, don't think like, oh, you should know. I'm talking about 1991, 1992. I just smelled, it was stink. Because Milwaukee, if you know Milwaukee, it already had like a crazy smell because you got them beer factories and you got the chocolate factory. The Ambrosia Chocolate Factory, and you got the big Budweiser beer factory. I think it's Budweiser, one of them beer factories. There's a lot of beer factories there, but it stink. You know, the whole city smelled funny because of that. And he worked at the chocolate factory, which is crazy. He used to bring one of the skulls with him to work and all that. They said that in the course. So it's like, yeah, man, to watch that series again. If you haven't watched it, Dahmer, the Monster, whatever they call it, on Netflix is crazy. Like, and just to know that, man, that could have been anybody that was in that area, anybody, friends, family, that he did that to, and he did severe things, like terrible things. And even that scenario with the kid, the 14-year-old kid got away, whatever, and then the police give him back to him was wild, because that neighborhood was terrible. Like, the police was never there. They used to run around shooting all the time, selling drugs, robbing, stealing. It was a crazy neighborhood. So that's very, very true in that series, like how the police didn't care about that neighborhood like that. So it's probably why he picked that neighborhood to live in, because it was so just crime infested that no one really cared about what was going on over there. And that's true. That was a terrible neighborhood. I used to fight every day. That got my fighting game up. I had to talk about people. It actually gave me a little ferociousness. But yeah, bro. So Mr. Organik, no question about it, man. Organic Tail Alert. I lived around the corner from Jeffrey Dahmer. I did. At the time when he was there. Probably seen him a couple times. My uncle definitely seen him a few times. Weird. You know what I'm saying? So when y'all see that series, just know, man, that's a real deal. It ain't no game. Like, that joint was like weird as hell. Like, the feeling of walking down that block. And then after we knew what went on, and we watching them take them blue tubs out of his house and the boxes and the refrigerator, we just leaning on the gate like, what? And then they tear down the building. Like, I watched them tear down the building. I remember all that, man. It was crazy. So yeah, man, real life, man. I just want to give y'all that understanding. Mr. Organik, the one and only. Make sure you go to organiclifestyle.com. I got new merch dropping. I got these 2 new super suits I'm dropping next week. So make sure you get your order out ASAP. Also, October 31st, I'm going to have the link for you guys. I'm going to give you some understanding. I'm going to drop my new honey, all right? If you want it, DM me or email me at ballnothinelse@yahoo.com or DM me on Instagram. I give you the link early and you get the pre-order for the honey. I'm not dropping the link yet in the description. I want y'all to be ready for that. But if you super want it, I'll give you the information to get that, man. So it's Mr. Organik. It's only one of me. Man, listen up. I was there, man. I made it out alive. I am a superhero around the corner from a serial killer. That's wild to me. Hope it's wild to you. I don't know why I was there. I don't know how I interacted with that situation, but I did. I lived there, and it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I hated Milwaukee. I'm not going to lie. Shout out to people from Milwaukee. My guy, Hefe Jewelers, MP knows they're from Milwaukee. Shout out to you guys. But Milwaukee, as you know, is a crazy, different, weird place. And that's why I always had a disdain for it, because I stayed around the corner from one of the most notorious cannibals and satanic individuals ever walked this earth. Ain't that wild? But I'm up out of here, man. Keep it pure, keep it positive, Mr. Organik. You see my new thing, 20 years old. They cracked my move. FedEx, y'all owe me some money, man. Y'all broke my T-Rex straight from Jurassic Park. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves, man. Why y'all do that to me, man? Y'all dropped the value on this when y'all did that, bro. This was sealed for 20 years. I gave y'all to ship it to me. Y'all just stole it around and broke my joint. Why y'all do that to me? What'd I do to y'all? Huh? He got a little skinny leg like me. Look like me. I'm trying to tell you, that's me. I'm Spawn. Is he holding a skull like Jeffrey? What's going on? Why are you doing that? That's kind of weird now. Is that a skull too? Kind of weird now. You get animals. I don't know what's going on. It just happened to go that way. But other than that, man, appreciate you guys rocking with the campaign. It's Mr. Organik. More legendary times on the way. More adventures. You're going to see what I do with the slingshot. We're going to do all type of modifications to that. Crazy wrap, lights, all the things that I talked about we're going to do that nobody really done on YouTube before. The Urus, we're going to see what we're going to do with that. The Don, I'm loving the Don. So we're going to make some new decisions. We're going to switch some things up. And we're going to do what's best for me. Hope you guys entertained by it. If not, hey, man, that's on y'all. I'm living my life, man. I'm the one. So y'all just get to enjoy the God. Make sure you go to organiklifestyle.com. Link below in the description. Promo code is Gargoyle. 25% off all merch. Doing that for you guys. 2 new super suits dropping next week. Let's keep it discreet. 3 of them to God. I'm out. Bow!
3 of them. God. Yeah. See my wrist on freeze, yeah. See my wrist on freeze, yeah. See my neck on freeze, yeah. See my neck on freeze, yeah. You ain't getting none of these.